It's recording. It's recording now.
Oh, it's recording now.
It's recording now.
We got to do the live streams. But anyways, I can't believe I gave the movie as a bad movie, Buckaroo Banzai, and you seen Chud?
I've seen Chud.
Oh, okay, you seen Chud, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Absolutely.
You never seen Peter Weller playing a Gary Stu in Buckaroo Banzai.
I've never watched Buckaroo Banzai until now.
I think that was actually a comic book back there in the day.
I was going to ask because they keep mentioning the comic book in the movie, so I'm assuming it was based off.
Yes, it was based on a comic book, and he totally
never read it.
Gary Stu.
Oh, it's bad.
I figured out the alien signal called the president.
There's black aliens. There's this. They brainwashed Orson Welles.
Yeah.
It was all the
Dude,
the world
totally
was a cover
a Gary Stu in that.
Oh, God.
So anybody that goes, it's only female, a Mary Sue. No, Peter Weller was a total Gary Stu in Buckaroo Banzai, man.
You had a twin sister. I was married to her. It's over now. That's all there is to it. Like, what?
It was so bad, man. That's why I said it's a bad movie.
There's a part where, like, the one guy's helicopter gets stolen. He's like, they're stealing my helicopter.
Yeah. That movie was so bad, dude.
But it's got such good actors.
That's what makes it worse. That was so bad.
Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's intentionally bad or if it's just bad.
It's just bad. It's just bad. It's Ryan Johnson, The Last Jedi bad.
Awful. But you know what was good?
What?
Incredibles 2.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
That was awesome. Oh, we haven't done a review of that.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, that's my phone. Oops, my bad. Sorry.
Not mine this time. For once, it's not mine.
Okay. That's my daughter.
No.
Sending her off to camp, and she's like, love you too. Bye, Dad.
Peace out.
Yeah. 12-year-old preteen teen, going, fuck off, Dad. Oh, God, I can't believe he sent me a message. But anyway.
It's so embarrassing.
The Incredibles 2. Awesome movie. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
No, they should have done it sooner.
They should have.
Fuck them. I'm sorry. Well, I remember my concerns about it. I was like, oh, God, please don't turn out to be SJW bullshit.
Which it didn't.
Which it didn't, so.
I mean, they even, them making Miss Incredible the main character. And
that was fine.
But it wasn't about being female. It was she didn't break shit.
Yeah. like Mr. Incredible, which is great.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with the movie. No. I mean, it was awesome.
It had every scene. It paced well. Every scene was good. The music was good.
Took the family to go see it, and they were all happy. The first time we all agreed upon a movie that we've seen in the past year that was...
Yeah. I don't have anything bad to even say
about
that movie.
I have nothing bad to say about that movie. Nothing. It was a good movie. Recommend go see.
Yeah, the scene with Jack and the raccoon.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite scene in the whole movie. Because he just goes ape shit.
I found, because being a parent, Mr. Incredible in the bath.
Yeah.
Trying to my daughter, because I helped my daughter out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this Common Core bullshit?
God.
I do not understand this crap.
I'm glad.
So I was laughing my ass off at that part. When he was like, what do you mean they changed it? I was like,
you can't change
yes! You can't change math!
You actually sound like Mr. Incredible.
I've had a lot of practice with a daughter going to school.
Oh.
So I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
When he takes Jack and just drops her off with the costume lady, what is her name?
Oh yeah, Rita, whatever.
Yeah. Dude, that was great.
Oh, that was awesome.
Like, whatever.
She was like, at first she was like, and then, I loved it, darling.
The baby's following her around doing the same thing. Jack made the whole movie to me, like.
They all made the movie. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Playing Friezo and everything else in it.
them starting right exactly where the last movie left off, I thought was great. There's no it's exactly the minute after.
I mean, there are a couple of inconsistencies because in the first one she made the suit for Jack because she didn't know, and then she's like, oh, now I have to study him and make it. Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah,
he needed a new suit.
Exactly. Yeah, it was all fine. I had no problems with the movie, even though the villain was pretty easy too.
Oh yeah, well, kids movie.
Yeah,
I expected it to be predictable.
Yeah, but again, it's a movie made for the general audience.
But it did have adult jokes thrown in there.
Yes, it did. Typical Pixar stuff. So again, I have no problem with the movie. I give it a solid 8.5.
I'm totally gonna go with a 9.
Yeah, that was the best movie I've seen this year.
And it's a sequel.
And it's a sequel. And get over it. It beats out Infinity War, beats out Black Panther.
I'll agree. I absolutely agree. I think it was I had more fun watching this movie. And I loved Infinity War. Infinity War. But I actually had more fun watching this movie.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's supposed to be fun, man. Yeah. Even if the bad guy, The Empire Strikes Back. It was a fun movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Han Solo, I love you. I know. Talk about one of the cheese dick lines ever in movies.
To me, it's like watching, and it's a totally different kind of movie, but it was a fun movie that I enjoyed watching.
Yes, it kept you on the edge of your seat. Fun movie. It's a fun movie. So it was awesome. I have no problems with it. Haven't gone to see Ant-Man or the Wasp.
I'm gonna try to go see it Friday, and then we'll do a review after that, I guess.
Well, I'm kind of screwed when it comes to working. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to take the kids and stuff to the beach Thursday, so yay!
Yeah.
I haven't been able to see them in forever, so.
Yeah. But so listen. This is gonna be a lame review.
Yeah.
And we'll just turn it into something else. But again.
Well, there's other things to talk about.
No problems with this movie whatsoever. Don't have a bad thing to say about this movie other than it took you, 12, 14 fucking years?
Yeah. It did take a long time.
Yeah, so fuck off.
But it was one of those movies where the sequel was just as good as the original.
Yes.
That's so rare.
Again, have no complaints about this movie whatsoever.
Did you hear about Tom Holland? That plays Spider-Man?
We're switching topics now?
Sure, why not?
Okay, yes, because we're all over the place.
That's right.
What did Tom Holland...
He revealed the name of the next Spider-Man movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is it?
Far From Home, or something like that.
Okay. Well, I heard it's supposed to have Michael Keaton making a return.
Really? I'm cool with that. He was great.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic.
Well, my thing is if it's Far From Home and it's taking
now,
place...
if you could only give me a Batman Beyond movie with him playing Batman, I'd be fucking stoked.
That would be amazing. God, take my money, please.
That is a day one, bitch.
I will be there.
I'd be taking off work to go see that.
Early release Thursday night, 7 o'clock. There, take my money.
Yes, that is a take my money like Resident Evil 2. In January.
Oh, it's gonna be nice. I watched the trailers today.
I told you to watch it.
It was
the
so
gameplay,
good. Yes.
Wasn't it awesome?
Yes. I'm also excited for Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you played Kingdom Hearts, but I love Kingdom Hearts.
I played it, but
I'm thinking about buying a PlayStation just to play Kingdom Hearts.
I'm more wanting Ghost of Tsushima and shit.
With them calling the new Spider-Man movie Far From Home or whatever, A Long Way From Home or whatever, I'm wondering if we're gonna be dealing with the Spider-Verse.
Well, it has to tie into the new Avengers after Infinity War 2. Don't think you may not see T'Challa in it instead of Tony Stark or Miss Marvel.
Yeah, time travel.
Oh, fuck Miss Marvel. Marvel Comics has tried making that bitch take off so many times, and the only way she was interesting is when Rogue stole all of her powers.
Yeah.
That was about
it. That's why Rogue was such a better character.
Fly and had super strength. Fuck Miss Marvel. No one cares. They're still trying to push the bitch off. I'm done.
Well, now that they have Fox and they have the mutants, are we going to get an X-Men with Rogue that kills Miss Marvel?
I don't care.
Well, if she sucks really bad, is that what they're going to do?
Seriously, after Infinity War 2, comic book movies are going to be on the decline.
That's right, because Dungeons and Dragons, bitch.
It'll have its spikes, but overall, when you take a look at it over time, it's going to go down.
It's going to be the
Star Wars.
Like Star
Maybe
Wars.
not as fast as Star Wars.
I got to thinking last night about like the next Star Wars movie that comes out next year,
Episode
and it's like
9, yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
No.
No, you're not gonna watch that one.
No, I'm done with Star Wars. It's dead, dude.
I'll give
Predator one more shot with
Yep.
this new movie coming out. After that, I'm like,
The trailer was interesting. It was. I don't
a bigger Predator.
I don't understand the bigger Predator. To me, it almost looks like we made the bigger Predator.
Well, probably, but in
And it looked like there was a human putting on the Predator's armor.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, that made like where they all got captured and went to the Predator hunting planet.
Oh, yeah, I know the one.
Del Toro, who made it. Yeah, they had 2 different sized Predators.
But that's straight from the comics. So, that's straight from the comics.
Again, it's Hollywood.
I actually enjoyed that movie. By the way,
they'll find some way to fuck it up, just like James Cameron will find, because he's trying to reboot Terminator while he's doing. What's that stupid movie from the 90s?
Reboot Terminator?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Really?
Yeah, so James Cameron.
Huh.
Even though he's doing, what is that stupid ass fucking Avatar?
Oh.
That is, fuck that. Yeah, we're done with that. That's
like
going to be
3 more Avatars.
Who cares? It's going to be a flop.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
I didn't like the first one.
No,
I don't know enough people. I didn't think there was a big enough fan base that like Disney would create a whole section to their park to it.
No, who owns it? Yeah, they bought the rights and created it.
And now there's like 3 more movies coming out. I didn't think it was that big of a movie. I don't know anybody that owns that movie.
I don't.
Like, seriously, I didn't realize it was that big of a
it was
thing.
Dances with Wolves in Space.
Fucking the movie where the guy got shrunk, the animated one where it's got Tone Loc as the lizard.
Oh yeah,
That's what it reminded me of. Ferngully.
It was all. Oh god, it was so bad, that movie. Unobtainium of the Navi, the Navi, because they're so nature, they're so awesome.
You know what sucks though?
What? Fuck them.
The best ride at Animal Kingdom,
I don't know,
is Flight of the Navi or whatever, where you actually like get to fly as one of them, like where you're riding with these things.
Don't
like I hate the movie, but I love the ride at Disney at Animal Kingdom.
But the Navi are so persecuted because the evil Earth space people showed up.
Their rocks magically float.
Yeah, their rocks float, and if you hook in to your little hair, you will hook in. You will be connected to everything
And have sex.
I'm
pretty sure that's what happened in the movie.
Yes, he
was
was
a
playing a
snooze fest for
Navi
me.
and had sex. Yes,
That movie was a snore fest to me. I did not like it.
The movie was horrible.
Yay, we're in agreement.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't be in agreement. That was a total dog shit movie.
It was. Why is it still a thing? Fuck you, Hollywood.
Because Hollywood can't think of anything fucking new.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, they're supposed to, according to things.
We predicted that.
They had to change movie companies, and some dude put on Twitter that he had wrote the script to Dragonlance. So we'll see. I mean, they haven't confirmed it or anything.
And that's a big franchise with lots of material.
Let me tell you about the history of that for all you kids listening out there. We talked about it.
Yes.
See, I was playing Dungeons and Dragons before it was in vogue or niche. And then Dragonlance came out in '85. And then the same people that were sitting there going, "You're such a fucking nerd for playing the role-playing dice game."
Cool.
It became fucking cool.
And you had
that
AD&D.
is actually, before R.A. Salvatore came along, that was right hitting on the heels of fucking Tolkien's Middle-earth.
Yep.
That was nailed right on the fucking heels. So, I mean, a little history for you kids. Yeah, it became cool to play Dungeons and Dragons after.
And they made the easier. They released the easier version of the game because they released advanced D&D,
right?
Which made it more accessible from people. They got rid of a lot of the.
But it had different rules from the Greyhawk shit that started out with from Gary Gygax, and this was before Ed Greenwood developed the Forgotten Realms.
Yep.
So
they've even got they've even they brought back some of the old rules in like the newer editions. It's good.
I haven't seen the 5th edition. They came out with the 5th edition. The 4th edition rules I started looking at, but really I haven't had the time or know enough people to get together and play it.
I don't ever have the time. We both work way too much.
Well,
otherwise, this show would be on more often.
We used to have D&D parties, man.
Yeah.
Where you just go, let's go, baby. I mean, one of my brothers that you met, he and I were huge into it.
I had some cousins that were big into this. My cousins got me into it, Mike and Dave.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I had friends in high school that we played every week religiously, you know.
Oh yeah, as much as possible. I actually have the original D&D manuals from the original Dragonlance, story turned into a campaign. I actually have those.
The modules or whatever they call them.
Yep, I sure shit.
With the old artwork. Oh man, that's
cool. Larry Elmore was a badass.
Yep,
you take a look at the new.
It's not the same.
No,
it's not.
I have the originals.
The originals are way cooler.
How's that artwork look?
It looks great.
On the cover. Yeah, it's Larry Elmore, man. Badass mojo.
I'm pretty sure he's the same guy that did the stuff for Salvatore too.
He did the original one. I think Caldwell did the second one.
I have his autograph. I have his, and I have Salvatore's
Elmore.
autograph.
I wish I had
on an original book
autograph. But yeah, man, that original cover of the Crystal Shard, holy shit, with Jordan, Brunor, and Wolfgar, bad as shit, kids.
Fantasies. it's gonna be the new thing, guys.
Yeah, but. Alright, since we have to bash on Star Wars.
Do we have to?
Yes, everybody's made. Anybody, if you'll notice on YouTube, anybody that bashes Star Wars is making a big, dude, it's dead. You're beating a fucking dead horse.
We had a funeral. It's dead.
Yes. We were ahead of the game before pretty much almost anyone else outside of maybe the first group of people I listened to. Or maybe the world-class bullshitters. That's it.
You know what sucks is...
We were so far ahead of everybody else.
Solo is not a bad movie. It's not.
Compared to what?
Other movies. it's not.
Well, yeah.
No, it's not a bad movie compared to the Last Jedi.
Oh, okay. Glad you added that. Well, you can't get much worse than that.
You can't. But Solo was
not a bad movie. That's like Aliens Resurrection. Really? Seriously? You cloned her and now she got... acid from blood. Yeah, shut up.
Sure.
When you compare it to that movie, you could say, "Oh, it's a good movie." When you compare it to Aliens, you go, no. Speaking of sci-fi genre, I guarantee you, people will sit there and go, "Sci-fi's dead." No, it's not. Mm-mm. You just had shitty scripts. There's shitty ideas.
There's been sci-fi out.
Like what?
I think it's been some TV shows and stuff, but I don't think they did well, did they?
The Expanse is about the only one on Sci-Fi. That's about the only one I've seen recently. But if you want sci-fi...
They've been doing realistic sci-fi, because you've had The Arrival, and the other one where that thing was expanding and killing everything I didn't watch.
Yeah, alright. You want a sci-fi...
The Expanse? I don't know.
It's actually not bad.
No, The Expanse was good. I watched the first few episodes. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah.
So you should watch it. But as far as movie,
we really haven't had anything in the
movies. You got three sitting right the fuck there.
Okay.
Halo, Dead Space, and freaking Mass Effect.
Based on,
you got the best science fiction stories sitting there.
They keep trying to make a Halo movie and it never.
Yeah, I know. Ridley Scott wanted to direct it.
Yeah.
Because he loved the story so much that he wanted to make it, but it fell through. But I'm telling you, right there, those are the three greatest science fiction stories in the past 30 years.
Dead Space would just be my jam, just because I like horror.
Yeah.
I like horror with my sci-fi, so Dead Space would just be my... Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah, but still, you got Mass Effect. Just fuck it, don't do another Mass Effect story. Just... make a Mass Effect trilogy with Shepard.
You think we'll ever have a return to horror like we had in the 80s? Because we had really you had Predator, you had Alien, you had and those are sci-fi horror,
suspense horror type shit. Yeah,
because we haven't really had we've had movies that have tried. Like there's that one the silent movie or whatever, where people couldn't talk.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but
it was dumb. I seen it. It was dumb.
There's been what. Saw was the closest thing we've had like to a Freddy.
The original,
but it's the closest thing we've had like to a Freddy or a Jason.
All right.
Since then, like they've tried to reboot both of those, and it didn't.
No, it was crap.
Yeah, but I'd like to see a return to like the horror movies that we got in the '80s. Even like the bad horror movies in the '80s were good.
Dude, they were so bad. I mean, you want to see how old I am? I used to buy Fangoria magazines.
Still exists.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Holy shit! I used to buy those to fit, and those had A and the B and horror movies, fucking articles, and how to do the makeup and this and that bullshit.
The original articles written by the guy that went on to do the show on TNT, the country western dude.
I have no idea.
Bob something. I don't remember.
Well, it's not Bob Saget.
No, it's definitely not Bob Saget. He used to do the TNT Monster Madness.
He ain't doing. I mean, somebody should bring back Elvira, so to speak. Only a younger version.
Yep. They don't have. They
used to have the Crypt Keeper too.
Yes, dude. HBO's Crypt Keeper. I actually have. I think like the first 4 seasons on DVD, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, Dead Space would be a great horror movie.
Yeah.
If you actually sit down and actually. And how many science horror movies are there?
Not many. There's none.
Event Horizon was the best horror movie I've seen in the past 20 years.
I don't think I watched that.
You haven't watched Event Horizon?
No.
With Lawrence Fishburne and what's his name that played in 2 Jurassic Park movies?
Nope.
Sam something.
I have seen it, yes.
Yeah, that was about the black hole where they found the ship and everything.
Yep.
Dude, that fucking movie was fucking awesome.
Yep.
Yes, I don't care. Fuck you. I'm not pardoning my French. That movie was awesome.
This isn't PG-13, assholes. Fuck your mom.
Here she's dead. Did you bench up and use some lube? But anyways, necrophilia to ya. But anyways, and incest all at the same time.
The words we say.
But yeah. That's the best horror movie I can name in the past quite some time.
Yeah.
Was Event Horizon. But yeah, Dead Space would be in that type of genre, which would be fantastic. Mass Effect would be your family action, and Halo would be kind of like you're in between the two of them. If you actually sat down.
The bad guys in Halo are kind of scary, yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, just, create a Mass Effect. Everybody's like, the video game purists are like, don't make a Mass Effect movie with Colonel Shepard. No, that's what you want the general audience to see. You want a Halo movie with Master Chief in it.
Absolutely. I mean, what would be the... Yeah, that's the point. You want
exactly.
You want a movie based on the story of the game. Like,
exactly. So, piss off.
Don't get me wrong, most video game movies are bad, but some are good.
Again,
if it's done right.
Script and director and casting. Well, with Master Chief, you really don't need. You could have a voiceover.
Yeah, whoever's doing
Motherfucker keeps his helmet on, so I'm just doing a voiceover.
Just get the dude that did the voice of Mr. Incredible. What's his name?
Yeah.
He's got a good voice.
Whatever. So, I mean, there, you have properties sitting there for science fiction. I'm telling you, Disney is weak. Everybody thinks Disney is so big because they dominated like 30-some% of the Hollywood, money coming in. Bullshit, they're weak. Star Wars is dead. Marvel movies are about to go under.
Yep. Marvel's going to be done.
They are weak as fuck. Paramount, Warner Brothers. Hit them. It's time to fucking get something new and start nailing the piss out of them.
Sony is doing some stuff. Venom looks cool. Venom looks cool.
Again, a comic book movie.
Yeah. Well, I get you. A comic book movie. I feel you. Time to hit them with like some big movie franchise.
Yeah, some different type of franchise. Like, we just gave 3 intellectual properties that you could probably get for dirt ass cheap that would kick their ass.
Universal. You have theme parks. You could make those movies and then make a section of your theme park based off of Dead Space. It'd be fucking awesome. I'm just saying.
Well, the PG kind, but yes.
Universal doesn't care about PG.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I mean, seriously, Warner Brothers with, Harry Potter. It's time to start fucking hitting Disney and taking them down.
I think Warner Brothers part of Universal because they have Harry Potter at Universal.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Or did Universal buy, the rights for that from Warner Brothers?
Or did Warner Brothers only do like so many movies and Universal did the rest?
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's probably some complicated legal.
I'm sure somebody got molested. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, pretty much. Harvey Weinstein to you. Moving on. So, Disney is ripe for the taking. There's no way Star Wars... Listen, there is no way Episode 9 is going to make shit for money.
No.
It may crack $1 billion.
I'm going to be surprised if it gets... it's going to get released. They're starting filming this week, right?
Yeah, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
but anyways, it's J.J. Abrams. That motherfucker couldn't... Rumor has it that it involves the Hutts.
Oh, okay.
That the resistance, the rebellion, has to go to the Hutts. Jabba the Hutt's son.
You mean
for help?
The 16 people that are left in the resistance?
Yeah, basically, that all fit on the Millennium Falcon,
Wait, Jabba the Hutt's son, like as in the one that was saved in the animated version?
I guess.
Clone Wars?
I guess.
Yay.
Because they have to go to him for help to help out their resistance.
And he's going to remember the Jedis that saved his life. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, it was stupid.
Yeah.
No offense. You can take the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Like, it's like,
it was meh.
If that's what he's going to feed off of for the script for that, that's lame. Sorry.
Well, you got to get the Raylo shit happening.
I don't want to see this movie.
Snoke's not coming back.
Snoke dead.
Luke's not coming back.
Luke dead.
See, I like my idea of making Snoke like a Force vampire. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
And just basically rip off Bram Stoker's Dracula for it. Seriously. No, think about it.
It would have been cool.
Think about it. Luke is a Van Helsing character. Professor Van Helsing. Snoke's like your Dracula. Rey explains all of her powers if she's kind of like Mina.
Yeah.
And Kylo Ren could be your Jonathan Harker, kind of torn between, this and that and everything else. And there you go. Boom, blockbuster, fits Star Wars, everybody's happy.
I'm actually okay with that. And most people be like, but you're just copying another thing. Most movies do that. Yeah, George Lucas.
I ripped off Buck Rogers. I ripped off pirate movies. I ripped off the Seven Samurai.
All movies or stories are basically the same.
Now, what are comic book heroes other than Hercules?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And his 12 labors.
Yeah. Basically.
Can you get any closer to Hercules than Bruce Wayne?
He's the original comic book hero.
Except, Hercules killed his own wife and kids. Okay, Bruce Wayne watched his parents be... Yeah, shut up.
Why am I so tired? I shouldn't be yawning. Jesus.
Oh, shut up. You're laughing.
Yes.
Alright, so shut the hell up. This whole comic... fuck off. Just go back to Greek mythos.
I'm cool with that.
What I'm just saying is...
Give me a good Conan the Barbarian movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elric of Melbourne. Or something I've turned you on to that you haven't found yet is The Grey Mouser.
Yes.
And Fafford.
I have not.
Fafford and The Grey Mouser.
I need to find a copy of it. I was looking for like an Audible.
I'm sorry, but a former roommate stole all my books.
Oh,
Actual hard copies I had of them.
I found paperbacks on Amazon, so I ended up getting those.
Yeah, see, that's another adult one you can do. See, everybody goes fantasy for children. Oh God, no!
All I did was
how dark is Elric of Melbourne?
It gets really dark.
How dark is Conan? You've read
Conan's fucking dark. Like. Conan goes through some shit and then changes his mind and then he's kind of on the border on some shit and he's just like rape and pillage. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Fucking I'm horny. Like
yeah.
you know.
I'm in love. Let me go fuck these whores.
Yes.
Oh, you're such a nice person. Let me cut off your head. But he has a certain sense of honor about him.
I'm actually watching an anime right now that reminds me a lot of Conan.
Yeah.
It's
Conan's
the same idea.
So there are a lot of adult shit. It doesn't have to be family. Family is your, Crystal Shard and your Dragonlance. That's the family shit.
Yeah.
The more adult shit is your Elric of Meliborne, your Conan, your Fafhrd and the Grey Monster. Wait until you read that. Yeah. That's like Conan on steroids.
When I look up the synopsis of it, and like the whole thing with like both of them and then their girlfriends and like
one of them turns into a zombie.
Yeah, dude, like, it got crazy. I was just like,
yeah, it was awesome.
Like, how old are these books?
Yeah. They're from like the 30s, 40s.
Yeah, they're
a ripoff of Robert's Conan. The guy was massively inspired by it. That wrote them. They were fucking awesome.
They were great. Yeah.
I mean, long before.
Just reading the Wikipedia page.
No offense, long before Tolkien, homeboy was doing Conan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Although I feel really bad for him committing suicide.
Did he?
Yeah. He committed suicide. Well, actually, do you know the story of how he wrote Conan? It was kind of funny.
No.
He lived in Texas. There was a massive hurricane and shit and power outages and shit like that. And the guy was so mentally disturbed. He was sitting there and Conan appeared to him and said, write this or I will behead you. Or some shit like that. And so as he was writing, he thought actually Conan literally was standing behind him waiting to kill him unless he wrote this shit.
Damn.
He was so mentally disturbed. That doesn't mean the shit he wrote wasn't fucking genius.
No, it's awesome. That makes sense, though, about why it was all over the place, maybe.
Yeah. Because afterwards, he used to talk to actual history professors about, could this have happened? How would you best describe this? Actual professors of the time of history. And, he worked out the whole Hyborian age that existed before,
That's pretty cool.
So he kind of wrote it all in. That's why there were no elves, no goblins, and shit like that in it.
Yeah, the only people that had magic were just other humans and stuff. I mean, it makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's the adult stuff you can do. I mean, the sci-fi genre is so open to shit. Or the fantasy
in general, because fantasy covers all the way into sci-fi.
Right, and even like we were just discussing sci-fi. Again, you have 3 perfectly good science fiction things. Just fucking buy the rights to make it from the companies.
Hopefully. I would love to see a Dead Space movie so much.
I don't know about Mass Effect though.
Why?
Well, Disney doesn't own EA, so you could probably get away with that.
Oh, God.
EA owns BioWare. And BioWare is going to go under after the whole Anthem thing. Mark my words on that one.
You think it's going to do that bad?
After
I think it's going to sell. People are going to play it for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it's going to die.
Yeah.
They'll make their money back, and then that's it.
Maybe. Well, we know the history of fucking EA shutting perfectly good game studios.
Yep.
Whoa, Dead Space! EA buys it. Oh, well, there it goes. Right down the fucking shitter. Yeah. Mass Effect! And don't say 2 had a perfectly good story plot. BioWare had totally written it before EA bought them. And then we take a look at Ghost Boy at the end of 3.
Yeah.
Although, they did write themselves into a corner with that. I'm sorry, they did. They tried to explain the Reapers, and you and I have talked about this. Sometimes it's better
not to explain
and let people's imagination. It's like Darth Vader. What did you think of Darth Vader when you seen the prequels?
Oh, he's a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
All the way to the end, he's a pussy.
You took one of the greatest villains.
And it wasn't the acting, it was the way it was written. He was written like a pussy.
Yes, and turned him into a fucking pussy.
Like, he's skilled. Don't get me wrong. The man is skilled. He's still a fucking pussy, whiny bitch pussy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you say.
So, you ruined Darth Vader. I'm sorry.
You can make somebody emotional without making them a pussy.
Yes, you can.
He could have been emotional and still been dark and cool and scary.
Yeah.
But no, they made him emotionally a pussy.
Yes, they did.
Like,
and how did that affect your thinking of Darth Vader? Can you see Darth Vader without seeing those prequels?
I don't like sand.
Exactly. And the exact same thing, and that's my point with Mass Effect. Why did you show their origins? I mean, that was some of the best writing ever from the first one, where he was talking to, what's his name? I think it was Sovereign. And Sovereign was like, you exist because we allow it. Well, fuck me, dude.
You think that could be the problem with the last... what was it? It wasn't. It was Alien. Was Resurrection, where they explain where the aliens.
You mean those new ones?
Yeah, they explain the whole thing.
Oh god.
Because it's a prequel to what we have now, so it explains how they got created. And it's like, I didn't want to know how they got created. I just wanted to see them kill things.
And that's the line. And see if you agree with me, but that's the lost art in writing. You don't have to know where. Sometimes it's good to describe what the villain wants, but sometimes it's better just to scare the ever-loving fuck out of you and not know. It's like a force of nature. It's like, you don't know whether a tornado's coming. Yeah. You don't know whether that hurricane's coming. You don't know if it's going to hit you. But are you going, well, shit, I better prepare for it?
You know, watching Star Trek, I don't want to know where Q's from. No. If I knew what Q was...
Well, they kind of explained it in Voyager.
I never saw those.
Yeah, don't watch Voyager.
So...
Don't.
And that might be the reason Voyager was so bad, is they tried to explain what Q was.
Yes, they tried.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Q being all-powerful makes him awesome to me.
Exactly.
And, you know...
And the Reapers, you know... You exist because we allow it. Your destruction... We will destroy you because we crave for it or some shit like that. I was like, dude, you are so fucked. You know, well, tell me what you are, Shepard. We are beyond your fucking comprehension. Oh, you are so fucked, dude.
I gotta fight that now?
Yeah, so I always thought that was a big mistake of Mass Effect 3 in trying to explain it in like the DLC with Leviathan and shit. I thought that was stupid.
Like, I don't want to know what Nazis are. I just know they're bad and I want to kill them.
Exactly. It's that 12-year-old boy coming at me. Just kill. Like my daughter said, she loves the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War games.
Yeah.
Because she's like, Dad, killing orcs, beheading orcs never gets old.
You know, they really don't explain that much about, in those books, they don't explain Sauron.
Yeah.
I don't need you to explain him to me. I know he bad.
Yeah, well...
like, and he's scary.
Well, you know? Yeah, I mean, they explain it in the extra material on the
Silmarillion,
Lord of
like
the
that.
Rings Wikipedia bullshit.
But in the actual books and in the movies, he's not explained, and that's what makes him cool.
Exactly, but it's also...
He's explained enough.
Yes, but sometimes it is nice to explain. Like, The Last Jedi, when I destroyed 5 planets. Is that the Republic?
Yeah.
No, not all of it. Okay. Why do you call it the Resistance? Why is there a resistance? What is it resisting? How did the First Order come? That would help a little bit.
Because the First Order came from the Republic, right?
The First Order came from the Empire.
From the Empire.
And they went off into the uncharted space, and then Snoke got them. And that's their... Well, okay, you should have said that in the movie. It would have been great. Well, I mean, just throwaway lines. Like, let's take...
Knights of Ren?
Yeah, word of fucker day. Yeah. Well, let's take good writing, for instance. Star Wars. Okay? Episode 4, New Hope. First one. You get on there. You know? The Empire takes over the ship. He looks at him after he breaks that captain's neck, turns to the commander and goes, Commander, bring me the passengers. I want them alive. Oh, well, I'm sorry. The correct line is, tear the ship apart. I want the plans found. Bring me the passengers. I want them alive. Covers all of his bases.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi. The guy that may have the map to Luke. Whoop. Done. Oh, and by the way, lay waste to the whole village.
Yeah. For no reason. No reason whatsoever.
Who's the smarter villain? It's called writing, kids.
Well, When
Am I wrong?
No. When Ben was like, "Fire everything you have" at Luke.
Yeah.
I would have made that same decision if I was in his feet and I had to fight Luke.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Fire everything!"
Not considering he's such a pussy by Ryan Johnson's standards.
True. He still seemed tougher than his grandfather, though.
I mean, just Jesus. This is why Star Wars is dead's kid. The kids. The fucking writing is horrible. Fuck. I mean, again, you're an English major. All right. Which one's better so far? The prequel writing, or
the prequel. The prequel's better than these new ones.
Absolutely. I'm in agreement with you, totally.
And like,
it had a coherent story.
Yep.
A led to B, B led to C. People were doing A because of B,
and it still felt like it was in the right universe.
Yes.
And these do. They still feel like they're in the right universe.
Yeah, but the problem is why these things are so bad, and this is just an opinion of mine, and you can tell me if you disagree. You could get away with the prequels because that didn't have in Han, Luke, and Leia.
Yeah.
And now the second you put in Han, Luke, and Leia from the OT, and you fucked them so bad and made them look stupid.
Especially Luke.
Well, Han too. That's the whole point of the growth of a character. He grew from being a smuggler, self-centered bastard to, hey man, I'm gonna fight for something.
And then turned back into a
smuggler piece of shit. I abandoned my fucking kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I just abandoned my fucking kid.
Nope. And his wife.
Yeah. With no explanation, by the way.
No, none at all about why he left.
No.
I agreed.
Wasn't him and Leia had
kind of says like it had to do with her letting Ben leave with Luke. But I'm like, why would he be mad about that? His son's got power. Of course he'd want his son to go off and learn how to use it with Luke. You know?
Yeah, or maybe what happened between Ben and Luke. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. And don't tell me to go out and read the extra novel. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you can't explain it in your movie, it's bullshit. I'll give you a prime example. Okay? Again, A New Hope. All right? The Imperial Senate will never allow, and in comes Tarkin Invader. The Imperial Senate is no more. The governors now have the power. Boom! You understood everything in 2 lies.
It's true. It's true.
And you were like, wow, they dissolved the government. Fuck.
And nobody...
Even me being 6 years old went, wow, I understood that.
There's nothing anybody could do about it,
Exactly.
Too.
But yeah, nowadays it's called, oh, you have to read the extra material. If you can't explain it in the fucking movie, go fuck your mother.
Yeah. It's like
just do a few throwaway lines like that, like the scene I just described from A New Hope. It's a few throwaway lines, and then boom, you get it.
Just like there wasn't much explanation about the brown coats and Firefly, but the little bit there was made you understand that big government fought, tried to take over little government fought back and lost.
I wish that shit was still around.
Yes.
Again, that was one of the. There's another. That was made by Josh Whedon. Go figure.
In his prime, man.
That asshole. That was I totally forgot about that. Good call.
Yep.
I wish that was around. Serenity was shit.
It was.
They tried to wrap up a season of something that needed a lot more explanation.
I wish Homeboy hadn't died. Much love, man. He was one of my favorite characters.
What was his name?
The
pilot, yeah.
I don't remember what his name is.
If you actually go back and watch the original series, speaking of the pilot, you can sometimes watch him try to move the ship with nothing in his hands.
Yeah, made for TV.
That was one of the greatest series. Fox wanted that thing to fail, which is why they moved it.
They aired it out of order. They moved it.
Yeah,
they pretty much destroyed it.
It's kind of sad that a B television series with no money had better writing, better cast, better acting than the new Star Trek Online bullshit.
And a huge following.
Holy shit,
Is
the
the
new
Star
Star
Trek
Trek
bad?
so bad.
Really?
Yeah, with Michael, I told you, man. I apologize to people on another show.
Are you talking about STD?
Yes.
You said Star Trek Online. That's what threw me
Well,
off.
yeah, the Star Trek Discovery.
I was thinking the game.
Yeah, I thought that Ray was a Mary Sue. Then I watched this bitch.
Fucking Spock's sister. We never knew about, apparently.
Oh my god, this is so bad. She can beat up Vulcans. Mm-hmm. She can mind melt.
Yeah.
No.
She's human.
And she's human. She's not half Vulcan even.
Yeah.
She's human. And it's always she's there to save the day. Nothing she can do. She knows everything about engineering, about science, about
But she did go to a Vulcan school, so, you know. And she was like one of the best. She was like the best.
She beat the shit out of Vulcan. Out of Sarah.
Yeah.
No. Kirk couldn't even beat the shit out of Spock.
It's true.
And even J.J. Abrams' different multiverse. Spock beat the fuck out of him.
He did.
Spock would have killed him.
But she was trained by Vulcans.
William Shatner ain't beating the shit out of Spock, no one is.
But it's Spock's little sister. She was probably trained by Spock.
No. See, this is the horror. See, this is why I'm saying Star Wars is dead. Star Trek is dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Comic book movies are about to be dead.
Yep.
Unless it's like something like The Incredibles, which will last forever because, you know, you want to take your kids to go see them. Dude, we need an infusion of new shit in Hollywood. I'm sorry.
I think our prediction of fantasy is going to be the next thing is going to be...
Well, I hope Wizards of the Coast don't fuck it up. That's all I'm hoping for.
They've got... I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't going to be writing for movies now that did some good stuff. They're going to be out there.
Well, Kasdan's supposed to be writing something.
Game of Thrones is done.
Yeah.
They're almost done filming, I think. Or they did finish filming. I'm pretty sure.
Kasdan's writing Indiana Jones, the new one. The guy that wrote
the girl.
Star Wars. Yeah, that'll probably have Indiana Jones,
Indiana Jane, or something.
Jane Joan, whatever. Yeah, there goes that. They
already ruined that with Crystal Shard, so fuck them.
Well. Again, everybody wants all these chicks to be in power, which, remember, I called that when we first started these shows going, because you asked me about whether or not Hollywood will change. I was like, no, what you're going to get is more chick flicks that are going to bomb.
Yeah.
Because empowering women instead of making good movies. What'd you get? Ocean's 8. How'd that work out?
Did that come out already?
Yes, already flopped.
Yeah.
Gone and done. Ghostbusters.
Awful.
Yeah.
Fucking awful. God, I hated that movie. The movie pissed me off. And it's not because it's women. It's because it's a fucking bad movie.
You misogynist.
Yeah. Like, you know what? You can make a movie with a woman that's a hero and it be the lead and it be good. Wonder Woman. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not...
I want her to direct... I want her, Patty Jenkins, to direct... If they are seriously going with the Dragonlance trilogy, actually 6 movies, you'll need to do all of them. If they go, I want Patty Jenkins there. I do, because the woman is.
Them all, if she could be in charge of the story arc.
No, put us in charge of it.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Jenkins. Can I put in my application?
We're your boss.
Like,
we have final say. Let us be the Kevin Feige, man. Fuck you, dude. Because. We will stay true to R.A. Salvatore with Doerden. We would stay true to Dragonlance. And
you know how I feel about Doerden.
Yeah. Fuck you. I'd stay true to the Azure Bonds one with Elise. Chick, go read those 3 corresponding novels. She is a badass fucking bitch.
Like Katie Bree?
Oh, she's badder ass than
really?
she is. Yeah, I got the novels if you ever want to read them.
I gotta get through the stuff I'm getting before I ever read anything else. I'm reading so many different things.
I know, it
ridiculous.
sucks, doesn't it?
Yes, I keep finding
or
new stuff.
Spellfire.
Spellfire, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, though, I mean, there are so many strong women in fantasy, fuck off, that are so good.
Yep.
I don't want, which doesn't require the injection of feminism.
The chick that played the Valkyrie chick in Ragnarok.
She's alright.
She's pretty fucking awesome.
She's alright.
I liked her a lot.
You know,
she
that's
was really
fine.
hot.
I mean, she's alright. I mean, I'm not like blown away by her. Would I call her like bad? No. But yeah, I mean, fantasy is the way to go, and it all depends on whether or not Wizards of the Coast, if all the rumors are true, fuck it up. Don't push an agenda. Just put what's in the fucking novels.
Yep.
How hard is that?
No, it's not hard. It's really not.
The old director, I forget his name.
It's kind of like okay. Well, I'll let
No,
you
go ahead.
This. I was gonna say like the first three Lord of the Rings movies is what's in the novels. They're phenomenal. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to make The Hobbit, and I'm going to stick all this shit in it that's not in the novel. And they're the worst fucking movies.
Yes. No. I mean, even though they changed something by adding a love interest to him, that wasn't in the novels.
No, Legolas wasn't in the novels.
I mean, so it was fine that they did it, because there's a difference between novels and a movie.
Yeah.
So a certain artistic license has to be taken, which I'm okay, as long as it doesn't fuck up the characters or the overall story arc. I'm fine with it. She had no impact on the story, really.
No.
So go ahead, throw your little love.
But there was like little other things they had there that was just...
They
stretched the movie out. Like having... actually, I really like them bringing in the Brown Wizard. He was pretty cool.
Well, that was the Hobbit. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Hobbit. I was talking about the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
With the love interest and stuff. Yeah.
Love interest, which one?
Aragorn's love interest with the elf chick. That wasn't in the book.
Yeah, it was.
Where?
That's totally in the book.
No, she wasn't. It was Legolas that had Bilbo when he did the whole crossed into Elrond and did the whole river thing to bitch slap the Nazgul.
But he was. It mentions him being in love with the elf chick because that other what's her name at the.
Yeah, but it wasn't made into a big plot.
It wasn't a big thing, but it was part of the book.
So, I mean, which, again, totally fine. I have no problem with it. So, yeah, it's when he did The Hobbit that went totally apeshit.
I thought you were talking about the love interest between the elf and the
Oh, yeah, that wasn't in the book either.
Yeah, that was definitely not in the book.
Yeah, fucking off.
Yeah.
That whole trilogy was...
Oh, my back itches.
That whole trilogy was so bad, dude. I'm sorry it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I sometimes put that in to fall asleep and laugh too. I'll put that in and watch it on DVD as I'm going to sleep. This movie was so bad.
We watched all three Hobbit movies the other night, me and Zeta.
God, why?
And then I had her watch the animated version of The Hobbit afterwards.
Oh, the animated version was much better.
Yeah, and like how that's all you need.
It's structured and everything. Yeah. So, kids, here's the thing. Watch the animated Hobbit and then watch the live-action Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, do that, please.
That'll work out great.
I have the animated versions of the Lord of the Rings, but I can't find the disc for it.
So, anyways, yeah, I mean, the fantasy genre, man. Well, we've talked about this.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we've expanded more this time, though.
Well, you got to take a look at it as a whole. See, everybody always sits there and goes, movies are going under because of video games and multimedia. That's bullshit.
It's not true.
Well, let me tell you something as an old guy. When Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, I think that was 82. I actually went to go see that in the movie theater with my parents.
I was one.
Guess what? Guess what? I have the comic books. You haven't seen those. I actually have the Indiana Jones comic books. I have somewhere a novel of Indiana Jones. I have... Does anybody remember the Atari Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
Okay, so shut up.
And the NES one, too.
There was multimedia of that. And then Indiana Jones turned into Lara Croft. But anyways...
I loved playing Lara Croft on the computer at the high school that wasn't supposed to have video games on it.
But anyways, so this whole argument of, movies are failing because of multimedia. No, Hollywood and big blockbusters are failing because of shit writing.
Shit directing.
Well, again, a movie starts with casting and script.
Yep.
No good script, no good casting. For instance, what you just brought up. Which cast is better? The cast of Lord of the Rings for their parts or the cast of The Hobbit?
Oh, absolutely. Lord of the Rings is the shit.
Casting.
The best parts of The Hobbit are the people that came back for the same character that they played in Lord of the Rings. Except for Legolas.
He looked older,
Yeah,
but he's younger.
He shouldn't have been there.
You're fine. But yeah, you get my point of... So, what you want to do with the Hollywood stuff when you create a big blockbuster is make that the center for the general audience. What's that?
Sarsaparilla.
Oh, good Lord. Really?
It's delicious.
Let's drink a root beer.
It's really good.
So anyways, no, what you want is to make a movie for the general audience and save all the stuff for the other fans for the outlier. Because relying on fanboys, how'd that work out for The Last Jedi?
No, how did that work out for Solo?
Yeah, how'd that work out for Solo with the fanboys?
Flopped. Last Jedi people went to. Solo fucking
The Hobbit
flopped.
versus Lord of the Rings.
It flopped. People went to the first one and was like, this is garbage, and didn't go to the
Exactly.
other ones.
It's script and everything else. So you want to write a movie for the general audience, and then from there make video games, make apps, make comic books,
Toys.
online. Yeah. Stuff in amusement parks. So what is better set up for that than fantasy? Sticking with Dragonlance and or freaking the Crystal Shard with Do'Urden.
Yeah.
And Wolfgar and Bruenor.
You could
And
do a
again,
whole theme park out of that.
Again, you could do the whole Crystal Shard Forgotten Realms and then go back and do the Sorgen trilogy with him growing up in the Underdark and, what was it, Menzo Baranzan?
Yes. Fighting Lilith and...
Yeah. So, come on, man. Well, again, you do Dragonlance, you have Chronicles, which is the new war with the comeback of Takasis and Paladine. And then the next trilogy, which is actually in order, is Raceland trying to become a god.
which would be pretty cool. Like once you establish these characters,
Yeah.
they go to
The
crazy
key to
part.
Dragonlance, I'm just going to tell you now, outside of a good script, is the casting of Raceland. Because
Okay, who would you want?
I have no idea. You'd have to keep it cheap, dude. I'd have to go shopping for a character.
Find somebody new.
Right. Yeah. Well, again, that's how you keep the movies cheap. You're not going to go out and spend $200 million on sets and special effects and then turn around and spend another $200 million in actors.
Yeah.
So, you want to find the cheapies or stuff. I mean,
this green screen will only get you so far nowadays.
so
Practical effects still for scenery.
The casting of Raceland is massively important. Because he's probably the best villain I have ever read or watched on a movie screen. And I'm sorry, he is. And if you say no, he's not, you've never read the fucking books. And you need to just sit down in the back of the bus with a bunch of the other retards.
I'm trying to think of my favorite villain.
He is well flushed out by the end of the next trilogy of The Time of the Twins. Well, Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman did a great job with him. They sat there, and you knew he was a bastard from the beginning. But they gave reasons why he was a bastard. He was scrawny. He was the weakest out of the twins. People used to pick on him because he was so weak and
he was
scrawny.
kind of sickly, too.
And he was sickly, but he always had his intelligence.
Yeah.
He was smarter than everybody else in the fucking room.
It's like Mr. Glass.
And then, but you knew he was on that, from the very beginning, you knew he was on that path of...
Oh, you could tell right off the bat, the way he acts, right from the first book.
But the great thing about this character is the writers, Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman, gave him fucking every opportunity to turn away from it.
Yeah.
And he's, no. I mean, in the next trilogy, spoiler alert, His brother in the next trilogy, The Time of the Twins, is like, come on, Raceland, come on, you're my brother. You know, you were great, you were awesome back in the day. And his brother's, again, this goes to show you of his knowledge. No, I have done terrible things. There is no coming back for me. I did them, and I did them willingly to get this fucking power. You fucking child.
Yeah. Like, seriously, dude. You didn't think I knew what I was doing when I got here? Like,
well, it also had to do with his brother thought that it had something to do with the spirit of Fist and Angelus that may have been part of him. Yeah, so. But anyways, no.
He thought he was being coerced.
Yes, and Raceland just throws that out and goes, no, I knew every second of every fucking minute what I was doing.
Yeah, that makes.
But the writers gave him time and time and time and time again. Are you going to sacrifice your brother? Well, you did it before. Are you going to do it again? Now that you like him better, and they through time went, oh, he loves his brother even more now. Okay, now you're phased. Are you going to do it again? Yep. Sure am, bitch.
Is there power involved? Absolutely.
That's why, I'm sorry, he's one of the guys. And then at the end, again, spoiler alert.
Ooh.
And then at the very end, when he sees that him becoming a god would be bad. I'm not going to get into the specifics. But yes, definitely. If I become a god, I will destroy everything. So I'm going to sacrifice myself not to do that.
So in the end...
But no. Because
he comes back, doesn't he? After that...
And then they got a small short story to him afterwards. But afterwards he was like, well, I should have been content with ruling the world, not trying to become a god. So even then they give him another going, oh, you sacrificed yourself for the world. He's like, nah, I wouldn't have done shit because I would have... destroyed everything. I should have just ruled the world.
If I thought about it, I should have just stopped right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I went a little far.
Yeah, that one.
I had a few drinks. I woke up with something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There was a Beyonder in my bed.
I had a little itch in my pants. Whatever.
I should have been content with the 4 beers.
Yeah, exactly. His character was awesome. So, again, if you're going to make a movie about that, he is the key to cast. Tanis and Tasselhoff are the other ones in Lorana. My favorite character out of those was Sturm. Yeah, he dies.
Thanks for the spoiler. Jeez. Sean.
There are other characters that die.
Hey, it's good when I like books where characters die.
Well, no, because if you notice Lord of the Rings, how many main characters really died?
None.
In this, they have main characters dropping because they interview Marco Weiss and Tracy Hickman. They're like, our characters are fighting a fucking war. They're not all going to make it out, man.
Yeah. It's not like in Lord of the Rings where you can have 9 dwarfs take on 200 men. That's nothing.
So, anyways, okay. So our next one is going to be what?
Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
The Wasp. You have to put the Wasp. This can't be Ant-Man and Wasp.
No, the Wasp.
It has to be the Wasp. All about, the hashtag Me Too.
What?
No, the actress that plays the Wasp, actually, from what I was reading from some stuff, when I have time, she was really pushing to make a strong female character. Like what? Janet Van Dyne isn't strong enough for you? Did you read the fucking comic books, you stupid bitch, in doing shit?
She overcome an abusive relationship, went on to do her own thing.
She got a divorce, from him.
Yeah.
From Pym.
Yeah. Strong character.
She went on to lead the West Coast fucking Avengers.
That's right.
And the fucking Avengers.
Yep.
So shut the fuck up, you and your... let's have strong woman. She was. You didn't read the comic books. Fuck off, bitch. I do. I have the comic books.
She's Pym. The one in this, she's Pym's daughter, right?
Yeah. She's Pym's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... Anyway, so yeah, we'll go see that sometime.
Bad movie?
Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't mind if you said Buckaroo Banzai. I had to mention it twice.
I'm going to go with Buckaroo Banzai, even though we've already done it once, because I'm currently
watching it. Because you didn't see it the first time.
Oh my
you
God.
asshole. I told you to see Chud. How was that? You ever seen Barbarella?
I've seen Barbarella.
Oh, okay. You just never watched The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai till now. I can't believe the cast. That's like the thing that's blowing my mind.
Oh God, that movie was so bad.
It's on Hulu. Watch it right now.
I watched it in a movie theater. How bad is that?
I can't believe that movie was released.
I was one of the very few people that actually seen it.
I can't believe that movie was in a theater. Like, that would have been like straight to VHS.
Well, back then there was no straight to DVD. VHS was just coming into its own, so you had to recoup your money by releasing this piece of shit.
I don't.
And hopefully HBO will pick it up to show it late at night.
Right.
Where no one will watch it, but I'll recoup some fucking
USA.
money.
That wasn't even on USA Up All Night. I
No,
swear.
it wasn't. The movie was so bad.
Like, even Barbarella was on USA Up All Night.
I told you, that is Peter Weller plays Gary Stu from The Pit of Hell.
Oh, it's so bad.
Glad he moved on to RoboCop.
The part in the beginning, like when they're scientists,
Yeah.
but they're also in a band.
Yes, they're in a band. Don't forget, they were at the very beginning of the movie. It was that experimental car going faster than anybody had ever gone before.
He's off the track. Why is he off the track? He's going the wrong way.
Oh no, he did it right, Mr. President.
I went through this mountain, and there was this. I brought back this life form. But if you smashed that mountain down, you would never find this life form. What?
I told you, man. He's a total Gary Stu.
Yeah.
He's got the answers for everything. He's never really challenged.
Yeah, all his
he doesn't have to go through shit. You know, why does he even have a bunch of group of scientists? Because he's like, I got the answer.
They all carry guns.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, they all carry guns with them all the time.
Yep.
And they're all like the blue something. All the aliens named John. Every alien's name is John.
Oh God, that movie was so bad.
So is that the end of the cast?
God, yes, please, so we don't have to talk about Buckaroo Banzai anymore.
Bye bye.